We own a lot of things, and potentially we could buy and sell everything. But some transactions are considered taboo, forbidden, because they violate the moral standards of a given society. It has become totally unacceptable to sell human beings today, for example, even though slavery still exists in some part of the world. Nor is it considered normative to sell one's own body, even if tolerance vis-à-vis prostitution also varies across societies. In addition to these examples, other more common transactions are sometimes difficult to consider. According to authors, individuals perceive as an outrage or a moral violation any financial transaction involving goods that have acquired symbolic meaning through relationships. For example, people find it difficult to sell gifts they have received from friends, or to put up for sale objects they have inherited from relatives. For these kinds of goods, transactions are often seen as unthinkable and outrageous. So people only resign themselves to do it if they really have no other choice, when they are under financial distress, for instance. When they do resign themselves to selling symbolic objects, people feel a fair amount of psychological discomfort or even guilt. And as was the case with possession effect, the psychological discomfort is usually compensated for by fairly large monetary claims. The same kind of phenomenon can also be observed among buyers. The association between a good and a symbolically important person increases the value associated with the object, and is the price the buyer is willing to pay. It is this type of phenomenon that explains why people are sometimes willing to pay crazy amounts of money to become the proud owners of goods that once belonged to their idols. The auctions of Michael Jackson's glove is a good example of this effect. This glove was made in Korea, was bought by the star about $30. It was sold in 2009 to one of his fans for the modest amount of $350,000.